Hey guys, welcome back. I think I can say that now. I think I have a solid amount of videos to where I can say welcome back. Yeah, we're gonna go with that. But if you're new to me, then I'm new to you. My name is Jordan. I make theme park content here on YouTube. I am very new to this digital social space, but I'm not new to social media. I have both TikTok and Instagram, and I decided to dip my toes into YouTube on July 5th. So it's been a little bit over a month now, maybe like 45-ish days, maybe? Yeah, about that. And I'm pretty proud of this little channel so far. We have grown to over 2,000 subscribers. Yay! That's so exciting. So I just wanted to make this video to talk about my experiences with YouTube so far and what I've learned about this platform just in general. By no means is this going to be a how to get started on YouTube video, but it's just my personal experiences and the things that I wanted to share. There are several things that I have noticed when it comes to making content for YouTube versus making content for other social platforms, and it's been a little bit of an adjustment. Starting off, YouTube is so different from any social media platform that I've been on in the past. I feel like with both Instagram and TikTok, there is just so much pressure to be perfect all of the time and trying to make sure that your videos are perfectly curated, going to fit perfectly into the algorithm and fit perfectly with your audience. Whereas with YouTube, I feel like there's a lot more freedom here. I don't feel so much pressure. I feel like I can be myself more, and I feel like I have a lot more time. I don't ever feel rushed when it comes to YouTube, and that's something that I've been trying to practice daily and regularly. On my other social media platforms, I'm talking a mile a minute. I'm trying to get so much information to you as fast as you can because everyone has the attention span of a goldfish. But on YouTube, things are a lot more slower paced. People are clicking on these videos because they're wanting to watch and they're wanting to hear what you have to say. So that's one of the biggest things that I've learned is that on YouTube, it's okay to slow it down a little bit because the audience that you're gonna have on these videos are the people who are searching specifically for what you have to say. I've been thrown algorithm information from every which way when it comes to posting times and hashtags and how to categorize your videos and SEOs, and I've done none of that on YouTube. To be honest, I started posting on YouTube with shorts. I was just recirculating a lot of my older content from TikTok and just trying to put it onto YouTube just to kind of, feel the space out a little bit. And I had a really positive response from it. Now, I was posting anywhere from 1 video a day to 5 videos a day at any time of day, in the middle of the night, when I woke up randomly, first thing in the morning, in the middle of the afternoon. I was spamming all of my videos with hashtags. I was not categorizing my video. I was not adding any of the tags to my videos. All of that I figured out later. But when I initially started, I was just going balls to the wall, throwing any piece of content that I could onto this platform, and it did well for me. And I get that starting on a new platform can be scary, but if you're already a content creator and you have an existing backlog of content, just start throwing that out there. Most of my videos were over a minute long, and with YouTube Shorts, they have to be under 60 seconds. So I would just do a quick little bit of editing, make sure that it's down and underneath that time frame, and I would just post it. I started to make my first long form content video when we were at Disneyland for my daughter's birthday. Was it for my daughter's birthday? No. When did we go? We went for a hosted trip. Okay, so it wasn't for my daughter's birthday. It was for our hosted trip. That's when I bought this new camera that I'm using right now. And I decided to vlog our days because that's the type of content that I enjoy watching. So that's the type of content that I wanted to produce. I will say this, when it comes to YouTube, you have to be fully committed and dedicated to this camera. When it comes to like TikTok and Instagram, it would be so easy for me to get an idea in my head, whip out my phone really fast, press record, and then be done with it. But when it comes to YouTube, I feel like I just had to be here all day. Fully committed, which there's nothing wrong with that. That's the type of content that I'm wanting to get into, but that was a really big change for me, having to not necessarily be on all the time, but to have my camera on all the time. I've noticed something in my vlogs that I am so quick to try to end my shot immediately. Like, I am so embarrassed that I am filming myself and I need to get this over with right now so that no one has seen what I've done. And that's a mindset that I need to get myself out of. I need to be so comfortable talking to this camera shamelessly. This is it. This is the only thing that I need to care about. And that's just a mental headspace that I need to put myself in when I'm making these videos. Another thing that, hey Max, my dog's right underneath me, so you might be able to hear him a little bit. There he is. Come here, Bubba, you wanna say hi? We're telling everyone what we know about YouTube so far. That's a good boy. Okay, can I finish my video? No? The jets are flying over. This is a good pause break. Can you see his nose in frame? He's right here. Look, nose. Another thing that I've had to get familiar with is how different the editing process is. I use my phone for all things editing and have for the better half of the last 2 years. And with YouTube now, all of my editing is done on my desktop. So I am spending a lot more time in my office, but the editing process for YouTube is so much more fun. I use CapCut for all of my video editing, and I think that's because I use CapCut for my TikToks and my Reels. So old habits die hard. I don't want to learn a new software, so CapCut was just kind of the easiest go-to jump for me. But I found that being able to edit a YouTube video, there's just so much that you can throw at it, and it's giving me that creative outlet again. I was kind of missing that when it came to TikTok, and truth be told, the only editing that I was really doing was either just like throwing captions on or utilizing some CapCut templates. I really wasn't getting into the full editing process, but here on YouTube, I can have some fun with it. I'm really enjoying trying out different techniques and doing different styles. I'm not like full blown into it yet, but I'm learning so much and I really, really enjoy that. I think that YouTube has just kind of woken up the more creative side of me. This is the type of content that I've really wanted to get into for a long time now, but I was just so afraid of starting in a new social space. But YouTube really isn't that scary. And to be honest, the audience on YouTube is so much nicer than some of the people that I'm dealing with on TikTok and on Instagram. Like, I'm not sure if it's an age gap or if it's just the type of people that are here on YouTube consuming the content, but you guys are really nice and I really appreciate that. I feel like there are so many possibilities when it comes to YouTube, and the thing that's standing in our way most of the time is ourselves. Anyone can make content, but not everyone will make content. Now, do I think that my personal success on YouTube so far has been lucky? No. I think that good content is going to perform well across all platforms because you're reaching different audiences. And if you have good content on one, you're gonna have good content on the other. I've used that to my advantage. I have no shame in my game. But it's the push to continue making good content and different content specifically for YouTube that is fueling this fire. I'm so thankful for this community that I've started to foster and grow here already, and I'm just so excited to see what this channel can do. So if you're like me and you're wanting to get started on YouTube, just do it. Get used to talking to this camera. Slow it down. Repurpose your old content. Don't listen to what everyone is saying about posting times and algorithms, anything like that. YouTube is your space to do what you want and be as creative as you want. So lean into that. Thank you all for listening to my TED Talk, and I'll see you soon.